for it quietly, everybody. But I have a good feeling about today. How are we doing? How are we doing? I have a good feeling about today. I really do. Scunthorpe have the potential for a big away day in the FA Cup. We've had the potential for a big away day for a couple of rounds, but haven't had it. But now we are very much in potential business because we have either Stevenage or Hull. So League 1 or League 2 opposition where we could be in with a chance of getting into the 5th round. Considering we've just knocked out a championship side in their own backyard, we're well ahead in the league, 19 points clear. It's going very well. We've got Woking in the cup, who are they in our league? Yeah, they are. They're 10th in the league. We are, what is that, 29 points ahead of them? So I think, all being well, we could do an absolute madness. Now, we are going to rest players for the Filed game. New intermediary suggestion is a Woking player, funnily enough. I mean, I don't know if we can get a scout report on him. Not watched any matches, but he's very one-footed. But apparently a 4-star player is a useful backup to the first team. Make it make sense. But that probably means he's more 3-star than 4-star. Now, Ogle is not going anywhere. Not yet, anyway. We do need money, but it's going to come in the form of cup runs rather than anything else. And we're going to head into the first game very swiftly, as it's York against Woking is the big one. Interesting. We are playing 20th in the league, so we can rotate for this. Especially knowing we've got the game on the weekend. If we rest, keep players fit, then we should be. Harlock making positive development. He is doing very well. The fact we got him on a free from TNS, well, from Blackburn, because he played at TNS and we got him on a free, is very nice indeed. Like, we've drawn, our under-18s are doing well in the Northeast Football Academy league. Plus 38 goal difference. Tom Cookson, player of the match, right winger. Like, he is, like, it's our youth team isn't great. Our youth team is gonna be very much National League fodder as they get older. But it's possible. Now, Eastleigh have picked up a massive win for them at the bottom against another struggler in Maidenhead. But we've got Filed away, so we could actually help Maidenhead out a little bit. But we are going to rest and rotate. We are going to play Bennett and Rashawn Scott in this one. We're going to rest both Roberts and Ben and thingy. Samayu needs the break, so it's going to be Ollie Younger that comes in, and we'll play Coogan that side. Samayu needs a proper break. We're going to bring Ogle and we'll have a Fete on the bench. Denton will start ahead of Kenlock. Properly, nicely rotating the backline. We'll give McManus a start up top, even though he hasn't really, I mean, he's averaging a 7.1, and I say he's not really setting the world alight, but then everybody in this team is setting the world alight, really. So, like, it's not really something that we can kind of shout home about. We'll bring Jason Law onto the bench there. Fisher, Elliott, I'm happy with this team. Let's get into game day 1. Welcome in, Chuck. How are you? Welcome to the Scunthorpe Massive, where we are. Well, we've got the 5th round of the FA Trophy next. This is just a warm-up match. The cups are where it's at this season for us. The league is pretty much done already. You would feel like 29 games in, 19 points clear. Thank you. you would feel like the league is pretty much at a position where we can kind of go, we're kind of done. I'm vibing doing socials for Wishlist. Nice. How was Wishlist last night? I haven't watched it because I've been at work today. But I hope it was good. As McManus is coming forward, he needs a bit of support. He will use Scott, who will use Regan Ogle. Dowling, is he going to shoot from distance? No, Davenport. We'll just keep it there. Recorded the auction call and putting out clips from it. Very nice. Janelle Bennett has scored. Come on. I'm glad to hear that it went good. I mean, that's a great finish from Janelle Bennett. And the points just keep coming as Dagenham and Redbridge are losing as well to Oldham. The thing is in this Christmas and period, like in the Christmas period and now shortly afterwards, everybody else has been dropping points whilst we've been winning, really. And like, we have just absolutely sort of ballooned up the league. And like, I'm not complaining in the slightest. And it's allowed us to then focus on the cups a little bit more and rotate the team. And just basically absolutely take control of both. As Kean Scales has got us a goal. That was liquid football.
That was liquid football.
It was absolutely liquid football. Thank you, Alan. But Dowling coming forward, and then the 1-2 touch play to get it into Scales, and it's a lovely first time finish past the keeper. And 2-0 already, and this game is pretty much wrapped up. Filed aren't gonna really cause us too many problems now. You wouldn't think. Davenport, Scales, Dowling. He's not going to shoot from there. I mean, he is actually. Never mind. He's going to blaze it well over the bar. But we're not going to mark people, especially when they're playing a narrow formation with our fullbacks. It's just a recipe for disaster. But it's a decent first half from the rotated 11. The only real one that will play in the cup next weekend are Tashby and Younger. The rest are probably not going to start or play. What we will do is just get some players a little bit of game time in them ahead of the final it's the fifth round of the fourth round even of the FA Trophy next. And like, we've got Woking who are in 10th, so like we should be beating them. And it's Ollie Younger's interestingly headed that there. And then he's lost the tackle as well. This is a definite goal for them. That just had calamitous all over it. It just had calamity upon calamity written all over it. We're going to demand a bit more. We've kind of just got cautious. Like we've definitely stepped off the pace here. And they are picking it up, and I mean, I've said this game was done and dusted. We've thrown away the lead. I mean, it's been 2 long-range drives that have flied past Tashby, but like, that's not good. We're gonna actually berate them for that. Right, Dowling is gonna have a shot from there, and he's gonna blaze it over the bar. Right, Davenport's on a 6.5, so do you know what we're going to do? We're going to get Jason Law on, move... No. That to there. It's going to be a draw here, and Dagenham and Redbridge have turned their game around by the looks of it. Well, it might not be a draw. If we get another... This is the thing as well. We do not stop attacking. As Danny Elliott's in behind, and he's put it wide.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe he's done this. I'm not going to force it and throw away the draw. Like, we're still at a point where a draw there, it's not great, but we have the opportunity to be able to drop points We're in a very comfortable position where dropping points isn't an issue right now. Woking have actually gone 10 games unbeaten, so maybe it's not as... Maybe it's not as a done deal as I thought. We avoided defeat, though. They're still only concerned about the defeat. Like... We're what? 1, 2, 3... 4... 6 league games unbeaten. Whilst being in a sort of rotation form. And just... Yeah. Like, whilst we've been kind of in rotation season. Brisbane Roar can keep bidding for him. He's not going. Does he have good flair? No. First of all, we'll praise his training. Tell him to get forward then whenever possible. See if that helps him. Esposito's moved to Parma. So it's what? 17 clear now. Stockport have knocked out Wigan. We will find our opponents tomorrow for the FA Cup. Never sell Ogle. Yeah, never sell Ogle. I agree. Not right now. So Hull play Stevenage at home. So Hull are the favourites. Evening, Colin. Hope you're doing well. Where is my Fanta? It's knocked on the floor again. So there's the FA Cup game. We've got Hull City. So they've beaten Thingy. And then that has been moved because we are playing Hull there. Okay, that's fine. So the Barnet game's been moved. So we have Woking, then Hull in back-to-back weekends. There is going to come a point where we actually start to drop off the, like, the points gap at the top will decrease purely because of the amount of games we're playing, especially if we get to the latter stages of the FA Trophy. But, like, it's not... Again, it's like we're 17 points clear. I'm doing well, Colin. I hope you are doing well too. I hope you had a good Christmas and New Year. Solihull Moors extender players loan, like people. Wait, where's he going? News. For centre back Billy G. We know nothing about him other than the fact he's 6'1". Who's bid for him? Rochdale, Torquay, Woking. So he would fit into Hartlepool starting 11. I'm not gonna blind bid on a player. Like, it's just not something I'm doing. He may become unsettled. Well, I want to keep him. Okay, we're gonna have to discuss this. The finances weren't right on the deal. 500k, perfect. That's the one thing I loved that they've changed this year. Those finances, like, he's what, valued at... Well, he's now changed to 500k, but, like, it was last year, that just wasn't, those finances were terrible promises, whereas this year, you can promise above and, way above and beyond what their transfer value is, and it was, it was just... It makes life so much easier because players now are like, okay, cool, we can stay. Right, Woking away. Look at those green lines on all the team. You love to see it. Hello, Gary. Hope you're doing well. We're doing well. We're on a good run. I have faith in you. I have faith in every single one of you. That you can go out and show the second team why none of them deserve to start after Oh, it's Semedo and Coogan, not Younger. Okay. Well, I forgot that that's the way it is. But, you know, Ollie Younger will come on at some point, I'm fairly certain. My defence will probably tire. And Fete being booked inside 3 minutes is not something we want. It's not something we need. And Woking are unbeaten in 10 games. So it's not the easiest of games, but we should win the FA Trophy given our squad. And Tashby has made a brilliant save to deny them there. Bath City are 3-0 up in 16 minutes. Like, this is craziness. Right, corner. Come on, Harlock on the head of Semedo, 1-0. It's back stick. Oh, it's headed off the post. Maybe not quite 1-0. Whip it in again, son. Coogan, he shot from distance and it's not too far wide. It's tipped past the post. Corner this side from Roberts. It's whipped in. Back stick, Semedo, there we go. That's what we want to see. Both of the centre-backs, back stick. He beats his man. He nods it past the keeper. Right, I'm not going to say the game's done because last time I said that, we bottled a 2-0 lead, so... And to be fair, Woking have been the better team. But it's another set piece, it's headed away. And now Akinola's going to... Right, who is that? Beastin. Why did you not push across way earlier to press there? Like, you've basically allowed them to build up and get possession when we could have stopped them from having this. I mean, if we win it back high up the pitch, because they haven't really pressed far forward, that would be nice. But it doesn't look likely at this moment in time. Hammond into there. That's a long ball over the top. Brown's got the pace to get in behind, and it is 1-1.
Emotional damage.
Like, this man in the midfield here, he's had the space. He's pinged that first. He's just hit and hoped that, and Brown's had the pace to get in behind and score. Brown's there advanced forward. He's not even the quickest. He's not even the quickest, that's the thing. But he's just absolutely steamed past everybody to score there. I mean, Roberts is in, and it doesn't even matter, because Cal Roberts will fire in his 11th of the season anyway. And when we play right, we are unstoppable. That's the thing. There's definitely another gear. You can definitely find multiple gears. This is the thing. It doesn't even feel like we've got out of second gear. They've made 3 substitutions in that first half, or at half time, which is interesting. And there's a highlight from kickoff which doesn't fill me with a load of confidence. But Law's picked up an interception. Elliot, don't lose the ball. Just keep the ball. Beastin, you've got Fisher making a run. You've also got Kenlock. There's Fisher now. Down the left. The man whose goal sent us into the 4th round of the FA Cup. It's Beastin. It's Fisher. Can he get a goal in the 4th round of the FA Trophy? Fete fires over the bar. So the answer is currently no. No. Gonna demand a little bit more. They're not happy with the feedback, which is really weird, but we're not playing the best. Fisher is not having a game, so off he comes. Beaston's not having a game, so we'll bring Davenport off the bench. And we're only gonna make the two subs because Elliot will find a goal. He's got 33 this season. Elliot will find a goal if we need him to. Tashby will claim this cross comfortably. And that was a very comfortable claim. You've got Coogan there. Use him. Afate coming forward from right back. We needed Cal maybe to make a run. Cal Roberts, you've scored the goal, but to put us in front, but that was a terrible pass. Davenport, that's a lovely touch. Ray Roberts, Cal Roberts, he's into the penalty area. I don't know how he's missed that. That should be 3-1. But it'll be 3-1 from this corner anyway, so it's fine. I'm just the mystic man. I can call set piece goals when just on a whim. I do it for fun in my spare time. Roberts, that's nice. Law, you've got a Fete bombing forward ahead of you, but you'll come back to Roberts, who can cut inside. Use Law. Elliott's in behind. It's his weaker right foot. It's his weaker right foot. We will let him off. Semeyu and Coogan are both looking knackered, but both of them have scored today. It's both centre halves are on the score sheet. Kenlock, get down the outside. There's Elliott. He was offside. He was offside. Ignore. We won't make that change yet. I was about to make a different substitution, but instead we're going to have to watch this corner, work to the edge of the box, and we don't defend those. We don't defend those at all. It's really weird how we just don't defend those edge of the box corners. Right, Elliott off for McManus. Because Elliott has not played well. I mean, he'll probably get a goal from this set piece now, I say that. No, we won't, because the game won't even allow us to show it. Right, let's just waste some time. We'll drop to positive. We can see ourselves comfortably into the next round. I say comfortably, it's 3-2. It's always nice to get a result when we're not played as well as we should. We haven't played as well as we should. And we're still into the next round of the FA Trophy. And this is what I mean. We probably didn't even really get out of second gear there. And, like, we've gone through. So, it is very, very nice indeed. Semeyu is knackered. The highest profile tie of the round is us. New FA Trophy records all over the place. 9 consecutive wins, unbeaten. New FA Trophy records. And now it's Hull next week. And we're training attacking because you know what? We're gonna take the game to them. How many teams? 16 teams. We'll just draw all teams. We've got Kinsland, so we've got a National League North side away from home. Which is alright, I suppose. That Eastbourne game means we'll probably rotate for that. But all these games this is the one thing about going deep into the cups in the National League. Is you have, in the EFL, we've just got so many games. Like our schedule, look at how many, like, even in August, we were playing 6 games in August. Like, 5 there, 6 here, 2, 3, 7 here, 7 here. No, 6 here. Like, we're basically playing like 6 to 7 games a month for the entire season. It's good that we have the depth and the, like, squad to really kind of do it. But, like, we're not even really, like, missing or going behind in, like, terms of games played either. Which kind of surprises me at this stage of the season. I would have thought we'd have already had, with the rescheduled games we've had, I would have thought we'd have had, like, games in hand. Well, don't worry, mate. Focus on recovery. Glanford Park is ready for Hull. Okay, it's Oscar Estepinian. It's not Purvis. He's not bad. He's not bad. He would probably get us into... He would probably be very, very good in the National League, wouldn't he, if he's playing in League One. But that's the sort of caliber of player I will probably look to try and sign next summer. Like, in the summer. To get us up there. Jay, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. You're about to witness Scunthorpe against Hull City in the FA Cup 4th round. Liverpool have made it through. That is nice. I mean, it took them... I mean, they conceded a late goal, but they have made it past Reading. So that's one big side into the next round. Spurs are probably the team you want. Just purely because of... purely down to a fact of the money that you get from them. Hello, who are you? Okay, it was Finley. And then Kean Scales in as well. It's full strength though, other than Younger being suspended. It's Hull City at home. Now we've beaten 2 League 2 sides and a Championship side in our FA Cup run so far. We can add a League 1 scalp here. If we're lucky. Richard Naylor, Leeds is there. They've not even played Oscar Estupinian. They haven't even played the guy that Billy Sharp was warning us about. So I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign. I don't know how to feel about that. But Leicester are winning. Leicester at the King Power. Now, the King Power holds, what, 32,000. So, would be more than what we had away at Swansea. We have beaten Swansea away from home in this FA Cup run, which is still probably the biggest achievement so far. But Roberts, corner, 20 minutes in. It's whipped in. Headed away again. Roberts will pick it up. He's used Harlock. Beastin. Fisher. Oh, he got the winner against Swansea, and I thought he was going to put us in front again here. I thought he was going to do it. Harlock's corner, and it's headed away. We've not beaten the first man on either of those two corners there. But we're keeping the pressure on. Oh, we were keeping the pressure on. But it's going to come back at Hull. Harlock. Can we find the pass? Oh, Elliott. Touch, finish. Oh, Elliott. Elliott, that's a great chance. Missing that is not good news. There is a Manchester derby and an East Anglian derby in the 4th round of the FA Cup as well. I mean, is that an own goal? Oh my God, it is. Now, it's not the way I expected us to go 1-0 up against Hull. But Glanford Park is bouncing at the fact that Fisher has found the cross and Fleming has put past his own goalkeeper. And Scunthorpe lead League 1 Hull by 1-0. And if we look at... we can't even look at the match stats on here. As we look at the match stats, it's very well deserved. Now, let's not concede. He looked offside. Lino. He is offside.
Lino! You've got to fucking see that!
Lino has seen it, Neil. Calm down, Neil. We have sorted it. I've just praised them as they've got a highlight. Cross is whipped in. Kenlock heads away. Beasting can't get there. No foul. No foul. It's an attempted OG highlight there. Nothing to be concerned about. Medina's corner is whipped in to the back stick when no one is, and it's headed away. And we survive another highlight. We survive another highlight against a higher league opposition. These are just 3-hit games, and we are leading by 1-0. We are ahead on the scoreboard. We are pleased. Now, Fisher is not having the best of games right now. We will praise. It's a corner. It's being played short. Roberts, Beastin, Harlock in. Headed away. Elliott takes it down and drills one into the back of the net. It's his 35th of the season. And Scunthorpe have a 2-goal cushion. It's a brilliant ball into the box. They can't deal with it. And our top scorer is free at the back post. It takes a slight deflection, but he won't care. Chelsea winning 3-0. That's another potential big name that we can get. Cross is whipped in. Right, get this out. It's a brilliant header from Semeyu. Simmons, stop the shot from Simons. It's wide. Tashby had it covered. Right, another short corner. Roberts again. Is he going to be the one to whip it in? No. Beastin, Harlock. Can he whip it in? No. We go back to Kenlock. Harlock. Kenlock, can one of you whip in a cross? Semeyu, we brought all the big lads up and we didn't even play into the box. It's Fisher, it's Roberts. How have you missed that?
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
Is that going to cost us? I don't really want to make any changes right now with the way we're playing. Look at the match stats. So we've created a 2xG. They've created a 0.3. We have absolutely battered them. Right, we will make a couple of changes. We will bring Kean Scales on for Beeston just because he's on a yellow. And we'll bring Rashawn Scott on for Roberts, who's on a 6.4. And we will go again. 2-0 up. But they're gonna come 2 for now to try and peg us back. We have got to be switched on. Coogan, Harlock, Law, Scott, Harlock, the playmaker in the middle of the park that just sits and patrols the back four. Oh, this is lovely play. Fisher, he cuts inside. Oh, it's straight at the keeper. That was nearly one of the goals of the season. And we're going to make one more change with 5 minutes to go. We're going to get Dowling. No, we're going to get Dowling on. Ooh, no, we're going to replace Kenlock with Denton just for fresh legs at left fullback. Well, I feel like their attacks are more coming down. Oh no, 6.1 for that right winger. Maybe not. Maybe not. PC? Okay, Spotify, you just crashed. Cool. Yeah, I'm not happy there, but we're gonna beat Hull. Just casually a 2-0 win against Hull. You love to see it, Chad. Come on. I said we'd do it at the start of stream. We're into the 5th round of the FA Cup, everybody. We are into the 5th round of the FA Cup, and it was nothing less than we deserved. Now, who went through in the Manchester derby? Spurs have gone through. Big news for potential away day. Southampton's another good away day. A Hillsborough away day wouldn't be... Not great in terms of the... I mean, Michael is going to absolutely love this, right? Let me just... Out of context FM this to Michael. Sorry, 2 seconds, chat. Just copy this. One of the mods of the channel. He will absolutely love this. Something to brighten up your Saturday night. Norwich beating Ipswich 5-0. Michael loves that. Dagenham and Redbridge have won again by the looks of it. Yeah, so they've closed the gap again to 14 points now. But we will be in the FA Cup in February. The Tigers are shocked by superb Scunthorpe. It wasn't even a doubt. He's put in a very good performance as a left winger. He's now natural as a left winger. Scenes that you love to see. Semeyu needs a rest. Fisher, an 8 rating without a goal or an assist. You love to... Well, technically he did get an assist. I mean, the Vales had an absolute barnstormer of a game there. But it does dent Wildstone's promotion hopes slightly, especially considering where Torquay are in this season. So the Manchester derby has gone the way of United. Very, very interesting. It means City are out, though. I mean, FA Cup win, anybody? No, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Beeston will be out of any potential big away day. Brighton and Newcastle are still to play. Leeds, Ellen Road isn't a bad one, but Brighton and Forest are forced to replay. Boyce is back from injury. Finally, we can play Big Andrew Boyce again. Maybe we play Big Andrew Boyce in the FA Cup. When is the FA Cup draw? Surely it's today, right? Pre-match press conference. Get through that nice and quickly. Give me the draw. Give me the draw. That's all we want. Kenny Davis. I mean, if we lose our ass-man, it's not the end of the world. Oh, but he's decided to stay. Is he our actual ass-man, Kenny Davis? No, we got Anwar, haven't we? We've got the Bangladeshi man. I forgot about that. Got the Bangladeshi assistant manager. Rare nation. He's rejected Darlington. Fisher is ill. Treat at club. He'll miss the game against Bournemouth, but not the end of the world. Here it is. Here it is. Can we, please, game, give us the big draw. We're into the last 16 of the FA Cup. Norwich out first. Who are they going to play? Newcastle or Nottingham Forest. So that's a big one out of the way. Southampton at home. Premier League Southampton. Are we going to get our big Premier League away day? Luton or Stockport in that one. So no trip to St Mary's. Oh, we're at home again. Watch us get like a big side as well. We've got Chelsea at home in the 5th round of the FA Cup. Are you kidding me? We've got Chelsea at home. Just got to force a replay now. Yeah. Welcome in, Pond. Hope you're doing well. So Spurs have got Brighton. Right, let's have a look at this. So Man United has reward for beating Man City as a home tie against Liverpool. Just need the draw. Spurs have got Brighton. Like, there's some big sides, you know, playing against each other. But was hoping away. Well, we beat Swansea, Mega Sting. This is for the 5th round, Mega Sting. We're in the last 16. At what point are you thinking you can win it? If we make the semis is probably where I start going. It's probably where I start thinking it. Not anywhere before. When do we play Chelsea? At the end of February. So we have a whole month to get through. We'll play them tonight. We will play them tonight. We're changing the stream title. Chelsea in the 5th round. Get it in there. It's at home, which is the annoying thing, but we just get the... Sounds about like United draws, yeah. But we beat them. We beat Swansea away, Mega, and now we've just beaten Hull at home. League One Hull. So now we have played a team in every league above us. Are we the lowest ranked side in the FA Cup? We must be, right? Yeah, we are the lowest ranked side. We are the lowest ranked side left in the FA Cup. So this is just a... Yo, Joshy, welcome in. You've just missed it. We've got Chelsea at home in the 5th round of the FA Cup. Right, let's get a tweet out. Let's get a tweet out. Right, let's go down to... Where is it? The this one. This one. Let's get this one. Here. Copy that. Let's get the old Twitter sphere up. How are Chelsea? Speaking of Chelsea, how are we doing in the FA Cup currently? We are 0-0, 53 minutes in with Preston. Interesting. Right. Let's post here. Paste this one in. Hull City brushed aside in the 4th round. And then we just quickly get this in the 4th round and then tag Scunthorpe, because of course you do. Scunthorpe now have the mega tie of welcoming 2 times champions League winners. Chelsea into Glanford Park. No, we don't want postal. There we go. Everybody, get the tweet in. Oh, I was lurking. I thought that Hull was a league game. No, Hull was the FA Cup. We knocked Swansea out. It's the 5th round, Mega. We're not just anywhere. We are two. This is the way I'm gonna put it. We are 2 wins away. We are 2 wins away from a trip to an FA Cup semi-final. Just putting it out there. We're just gonna put it out there. We are 2 wins away. 2 wins away from an FA Cup semi-final. Super Sunderland got 10th but can't afford to buy anyone. That is not what you want to hear. That is not what you want to hear. I hope you can find. Look. Will Sean get Europe from the National League? Could you imagine? National League Scunthorpe with away day trips into the Europa League. Because if we win the FA Cup, it's not the Conference League, it's the Europa League we'd be in. 2 days after we've won in the FA Cup 4th round. It's a trip to Boreham Wood. Fisher's out with a cold, so it means like that. Semedo needs a rest, so Younger will come in. Leeds got Europa from the Championship. Yeah, that's doable. Like you can kind of feel like that could happen. Efete needs a rest. Ogle will come in. Jason Law needs a rest. We'll put Beast into the mez and bring Davenport on. We'll get Kean Scales in on the bench. What do you call a potato? Do I want to know this answer? That is the real question. Yeah. But not the best joke in the world, Colin. That is my wife for you. I bet she's absolutely loving that joke as well. Right. Who have Dagenham and Redbridge got? Have they got a home game or have they got an away day? They've got an away day to Eastbourne. Come on, Eastbourne. Where are Eastbourne? Probably bottom of the league, aren't they? No. Where's Eastbourne? Oh, they're 14th. Okay. Right, Davenport corner, headed away. Bennett, one touch. I thought one touch shot. Beeston, what are you doing there? Right, Davenport. We have nobody back on corners. What is this? That is the most ultra-aggressive attacking set plays I think I've ever seen. How have we not gone? Do you know what, lads? Probably should leave someone back on the halfway line. She is. I knew it. Harlock, Davenport, Elliott. You've got Kenlock coming up from left back. Squares it. Elliott. Oh, it's brilliant. Up the Golazzos indeed. Let's not concede from the highlight afterwards, please. Let's not do that to ourselves, lads. No, it's gone out. That shot went out for a throw-in. It went out for a throw-in. Interesting, FM. Just when I couldn't think you could get any more National League, you can get more National League. Right. Corner whipped in, back stick, headed away. Right, Davenport. I was going to say drive, but you've just thumped it long. I didn't know we knew what long passes were. I didn't think we knew what they were. Rashawn Scott, Harlock, just the absolute dominator in midfield. Regan Ogle's driving forward from right back. He can't get there. Can we put a tackle him? No. Abraham's running in behind. He shoots. It's well over the bar. Is that Timmy Abraham by any chance? Where are you? It is. It's Timmy Abraham. Imagine Tammy's not in his favourite. Yeah, he is in his favourite. Could you imagine if Tammy Abraham wasn't in his favourite personnel? His own brother wasn't even in his favourite personnel. That would be incredible. Oh, Eastbourne are beating Dagenham. Let's go. The news has filtered in from around the grounds. Right, let's not concede, please. They can't hit a barn door. They don't have Danny Elliott up front, that's why. Right, we've not had the best of games. Right, Harlock has not played well. So we'll get Dowling on in the middle. We'll get Cal Roberts on the right for Rashawn Scott as well. And then we'll go again. No, we don't hit early floated crosses. That is not what we do. I say we haven't played well. We've created a 1.8 XG. Like, we create chances. It's just whether we hit the target. We've only hit it with 3 of them. Like, that's been our issue. That is just our issue. It's not the creating, it's the conversion. Maybe we just need to put some chance conversion training on. Cal Roberts, because if we're shooting like that, it's no wonder we've only had like 3 shots on target from 13. And it could come back to bite us here. Or maybe we'll just absolutely destroy them on the counter. Lovely, look at Ogle bombing forward. Roberts. Oh, he's just going to go on his own. He's just going on his own. Oh, well. I thought I could have played one of my special commentaries there. Instead, Cal Roberts let me down. Roberts. Bennett. Whippage. It's back stick. It's Young. Oh, he's somehow not squeezed in. Right, Younger. Back to Bennett. Whip it back in. I mean, Davenport's gone down. Penref?
Penrith!
No pen? I mean, Roberts is in instead, and he scored. It's 2-0 anyway. We don't need the pen referee. Who needs a pen? We don't need penalties. We'll just score it from open play instead. It's a toe poke to make it 2-0. And Dagenham are still losing to Eastbourne, so this is 17 clear again, with a game in hand. And it's 2-0. A win and a good performance. You love to see it. You do love to see it. We turn dominance into victory. It is 17 clear. 17 clear after 30 games. Kenlock on an 8.5. Our unbeaten run reaches 10 games, apparently. Player of the week news. It's not one of our players. We don't care. To be quite honest. How are we doing in terms of defensively in the league? Like, we've got a plus 51 goal difference. We've conceded only 29 goals in the National League. Like, in 30 games, that's, like, we surely now that means we have... I mean, Danny Elliott is by far and away the top goal scorer. Like, 29 in 21 starts. He's scored it from an XG of 21.4. The fact that our striker has had a 21 XG this season in 30 games is ridiculous. I'm sorry. Like, his expected goals over performance is 7.5. That's incredible. But clean sheets. Who? Goalkeeping. We don't have the top clean sheets. Tashby has 10 in 27. Okay. But he's only conceded 25 goals all season. So it's not like we're... It's not like we're actually, like, looking at it like we're out of sight, out of, like, someone's out of sight, out of mind. But you know, it's nice to see. We're still on an A plus. If we go job security, and we just filter out everything other than the National League, we are untouchable. If I remember correctly. We want to get rid of internationals. Yeah, we're untouchable. As well as Wildstone's manager, you love to up the Wildstone. There's 4 managers that are untouchable, and we're one of them. So that's nice. Lazio have left out Chu promoting from their Champions League squad. Interesting. The fact that I don't know what's more interesting, the fact that Chu Promoting's agents managed to get him some of the most incredible transfer deals going on freeze as well, or the fact that he's still playing at the top level. I thought man's career was done when he was at Stoke. Kenny Davis has signed a new deal. Up the Kenny Davis. On the bright side, we know at the end of the month, Glanford Park is going to be sold out for Chelsea. Like, it is going to be absolutely sold out. Right, Chelsea are winning. Up the Chelsea. Oh, it's 2-0. Thiago Silva's just scored. Scenes that you love to see. Like, that is very, very nice indeed. Broja scored the first from a Gusto assist and Thiago Silva from Parma. Scenes that you love to see. Good crowd expected for the Older match. We are now here is the interesting statistic from this season. I mentioned it a fair few times last stream. Oldham are the only team to stop us scoring this season. Oldham are the only team to stop us scoring, which could be a reason to now put 7 past them. But could also be a bad thing. Right, Rashawn Scott's missing the Chelsea game. The likelihood is he wasn't going to play much of a part anyway. But we're going to play the Chelsea game at home like we have played every other game this season as well. Like, there's no... We are 707k in debt. Interesting. Fullback with good defensive stat. We are the best defensive team in the league. We're in the 99th, 3,000 times we've won possession this season in 30 games. That's like, that can't be right? That could be right. Just seems like a ridiculous amount. He's a free agent, but I don't really see it. Francesco Pierre Esposito has done well. Ollie Younger is developing nicely, which is good news. We have Barnet, Solihull Moors. So we'll rest for the Barnet game. Solihull Moors will come up. Right. So, yeah, we're pretty much set on training calendars other than this week coming up. When is the 5th round of the FA Trophy? Because we have Kings Lynn then. So it's in February as well. Okay. It's like, imagine we win a treble. Scunthorpe win a historic treble of League, FA Trophy, and National League, FA Trophy, and FA Cup. Right, so we're gonna play full strength against Oldham, rest for Barnet, and then I played Coogan again. I need to change that. Can I change that in squad, like outside of the fact? No, I can't. Okay, it's fine. It's all right. It's not right, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it anyway. The boys are back in town indeed. Up the Gav, welcome in. Have you seen the stream title, Gav? Have you seen the stream title, or do I need to give you a rundown of what's happened so far? It's why I came in. Well, we've got about a month to go, so it's gonna happen today, but it will be towards the latter part of the stream. But it's at home. It's not away. But yeah, I mean, Law, Elliot, I will probably miss it because work. Well, then you'll have to watch the VOD, won't you? But Sag work. I hope work is going okay. But yeah, we are a casual 17 points clear at the top as well, Gav. Like, with a game in hand as well, so we can go 20 clear. Oh, only 17 struggling then. Yeah, we're it's... I mean, Altrincham have had a bit of an interesting ride. An own goal and a missed pen in the opening 10 minutes. But yeah, it's not like we're struggling at all. I mean, this is Oldham that we're playing now, the only team that have stopped the scoring this season. Chelsea will probably be the next team, but we're gonna play the same way we have done them. If we beat Chelsea at home, we beat Chelsea at home. If we don't, we don't. I'm glad at least someone doesn't find the Vanarama League stupidly challenging. No! Vanarama National League, mate. Piece of piss. We're going to look to break the points record this season. That's what I'm aiming for. Semeyu, can you find a pass, please, instead of dilly-and-dallying in possession? Thank you. Law, I mean, Roberts had the touch of a freight train going past there. Just absolutely sent it flying. Beasting. Elliot, one touch. Fisher, cut inside, son. Oh, it's a terrible cross. I mean, Lisby has just gifted it straight back to us, and Roberts has hit the bar. How have we not scored in that highlight? Can you believe some people struggle? They're just not good at the game, Gav. That's what it is. They just don't know how to break the game like we do. Apparently. Like, Elliot... Elliot's 10 clear in the race for the Golden Boot, Gav. He's on, like, 29 this season. He's beaten his XG by 7.5. His expected XG is 7.5 lower than his goal tally, which is ridiculous. Roberts, if we don't hit 100 points this season, Gav, I will be disappointed. The European Golden Shoe by 10 goals. That's crazy. Roberts backstick. Roberts! Oldham might have stopped the scoring at their place, but the goal machine that is Scunthorpe continues on again. Scored 32 in 27. That's kind of incredible. Fisher's not had the best of games. I might have best of run of forms. I might have to give him a little bit of a break. He is only 17, bear in mind, so it's not like he couldn't. Yes, Clove. He's homegrown Clove as well, yeah. We'll praise the lads. Beating Oldham it's a difficult game given that they're at the top of the league. They were in the playoffs until Harrogate just scored. And they beat us at their place, so like it's not been plain sailing against them. But Roberts is gonna hit the post. Okay, I was gonna say get a second goal and shore this game up, but unfortunately that's not gonna be the case. Right, they've gone 4-4-2. Jared, you're on a 7.6. I can't take you off. How can I take off a guy on a 7.6? We'll get Declan McManus on for a bit of pace up top. No Elliot goal today, but, you know, it's all right. He doesn't have to score in every game. It's fine. Harlock's putting this free kick right about where my mouse is. That top bin's there. Oh, it was by where my mouse was, just not in the back of the net. So, that's a shame. Right, let's not concede in the 91st minute, please. No, Efete will just win it back. He'll drive forward, he's going to cross it in, and McManus is going to score. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe not. Right, Tashby is there. Do not do anything stupid with it. Good. Efete. Okay, we've won it, but oh my goodness me, we are playing with fire here in the 91st minute. McManus, Canlock, Harlock, right, out to Roberts. He's got a little bit of time, but not too much. He switched it lovely to Bennett. Davenport, Law, McManus. Oh, what a goal that is! We're not even going to get that. We're going to do Peter. We play some unbelievable football in this league. Law, McManus, he's off the bench and finds himself a goal. When Elliott doesn't score, McManus will come off the bench to do it for us instead. Can we get a third in the 90th? Can we get a third later on? Liquid. It was liquid indeed, Gav. Law from the edge of the box. Harlock from the edge of the box. Oh my god.
Oh my, what a hit! Oh my, what a moment! Just magnificent! Oh wow! Potentially life-changing! That is beyond special!
It is beyond special, this. We do love a good screamer. Have some of that. Top bins. In the 95th minute, we've scored 2 in added time. It's 19 clear as well. Dagenham and Redbridge have slipped up again. It's 19 clear with a game in hand. Who did they slip up to? They drew to Scarborough, who are in 16th. Yeah, Gav, your Scarborough side, they haven't done as well in the National League as you did. They've struggled. Take a packed lunch, go to the canteen. Canteen has no food. Exactly. That just sounds like a very, very, very good idea. We'll attend the presser. We've got 5 press people in here today. That's not normally what happens. John Coleman's there. Harlock. I mean, I just want to tell you, your goal was absolutely special. Scarborough back in the VNL. Wow. Okay, so they've been double relegated after you got them double promoted. Interesting. The Scunthorpe fans can't believe how good we are. Like, let's just look at this guy in my social feed. Can't believe how good we were. More of the same next match. What a great result. I'm buzzing about this all week. Huesca also relegated to La Liga 2. Incredible. See, Gavin, it's just because you're not there. As long as the 4-3-3 DM wide is in use, we'll concede a tremendous number of goals. We've conceded, and odds on to go back down. Jesus, they must have had a terrible time. We're bound to concede a load of goals. Do you not know we've conceded the least amount of goals in the league, my guy? Like, we've also scored the most amount of goals. We have the best home record in the league by a long shot. We also have the best away record in the league with 2 games in hand on the next best team. So by a long shot. We've also got Chelsea in the FA Cup, and we've got National North Kings Lynn away in the FA Trophy. Like, we're absolutely fucking brilliant. So basically the whole side, wow. Nigel Clough is expecting a tough game. I mean, I'm not surprised, Nigel, but the thing is you're not even getting the full starting 11. 8-0, I agree. I mean, he's 4-star central. He's contracted to Barrow. He's really fucking good. It's a shame he's not got higher jumping reach. It's a real shame considering you're 6'2". If you have like 15 jumping reach, I'd consider breaking my save rules just to sign you. That's how good you are at this level. I mean, are you loan listed? You are. I don't need another winger. That can be good or yeah. Like, you're 6'2", you either are ridiculously good in the air or you just cannot jump. And there is no in between. They either have like 15 or 16 or 11 or 12. Yeah. It's that minefield. It's the only, like, it's the reason why when I do searching for centre backs, I put at least 6'2", because I want to see, because I know I can get those 18 jumping reaches, knowing I'm probably going to get a 9 in there as well. Right, we're actually going to rest Fisher for this. Are we going to rest Fisher? Well, we're going to rest everybody. So, Rashawn Scott will not, but we'll rest Fisher. McManus will start. He got his goal in the last game. We'll rest Semeyu because he's knackered. We're actually going to rest both centre-backs. We are going to get big Andrew Boyce in the back again. The man that scored, what was it, 15 last season? He scored 18 goals. He scored 15 in the league last season. We're going to get him in. Let's see if we can get him a National League goal. Dowling will come in for Harlock. We'll get Scales in here. We will get... Do you know what? We're going to play Finlay. Finlay's going to get a game. I don't know why I put that accent on. Please do not ask me why. Denton will start. Oh, yeah, Gav, do you know when you said about the goalkeeper that I signed on... 2.2 grand a week until 2027. He's still an important player. He's played 2 games all season. And I will probably sell him in the summer. And then keep Fitzsimmons as my backup, who's also an important player. I have 3 important player goalkeepers. Like, incredible. Because I'm fairly certain Tashby is as well. No, Tashby's star player. I mean, he is probably too good for me, but I'm not gonna, like, turn him down. Yeah, I told you he was a bad idea. Look, yeah, at least they're all considered important. Yeah, if they're all considered important, then none of them are really, are they? That's the way we can do it. I mean, this is basically our National League North defence, other than Denton would have been Kenlock. Like, we've really done well with our recruitment. Even if it has... like, I say we've done really well. We've had a couple of howlers in there. And also Jason Fisher we produced from our youth intake. So, we might also get to youth intake day. Maybe. We've got about 2 hours of stream left. We've hit 80 points after 32 games. We could actually, like, for like 60% of the season and stuck with... That's incredible that he was your 3rd choice keeper. Hello, Holbrook. Hope you're doing well. I was going to say, I'm guessing he's no longer your 3rd choice. I am definitely not sticking with my 3rd choice because he was the goalkeeper I had in the National League North, and as much as he's done well, he did well in the National League North, he was definitely in need of an improve. We definitely needed to upgrade him. Like, he was definitely someone we needed to improve. But yeah, we are 20 points clear if we don't win this game. But can we get there, please, Younger? Thank you very much. I love the fact that club captain Andrew Boyce is back in the starting lineup. Finlay Shrimpton, he's found McManus. It's behind Scales, but we keep the ball. Denton, use Janil Bennett or go on your own. He's gone on his own. He's found the cross. It's over Cal Roberts' head. I mean, oh, he's just done him like a kipper. Oh, what a goal!
Absolutely world class. Oh wow! That is beyond special.
Look at this turn. He sends him to the shops. He sent him for a pint of milk and he's never coming home. And then he's drilled it past Happy Gilmore and the Barnet goal. That is unbelievable, Cal Roberts. You suffered a bruised shin. I'm not taking you off. You're gonna have to play through it. Praise the team. Praise the lads. We're 22 points clear as it stands. 22 points clear. Could we set the record for the biggest like title gap? Is that something that we can actually see in FM? Like the biggest gap between the top two? That would be nice. Like, he wants to come off. Okay, right. Well then, Jason is gonna come on. We'll put him on the right hand side. The game that that is very sad. That is very, very sad indeed. McManus hasn't done anything, so I'll bring Danny Elliott on. I found out how lazy the FA for fixture. How lazy are they, Holbrook? How lazy are they? Dowling, Boyce, Younger. I'd love Boyce to get a goal from centre back. I mean, Jason Fisher's in. Jason Fisher and Happy Gilmore saves it. You won what? Sorry? Is that one of these quiz shows? Or am I missing something from QWOP? I have no idea what QWOP is. Unless I'm gonna probably see the real name for it and then just face palm. Okay. Where QWOP control. Yeah. It's impossible to do. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I don't know if I like that. I mean, we've conceded a goal, so, you know.
Emotional damage.
And I managed to win it once because I... to get him stuck... So I kept inching forward. That's incredible. Right, we should probably make some subs. Oh, we've already made subs. Right, well, Finley can come off, and then we'll put Keane Scales up to there, and we'll put Davenport in the midfield. He's delighted to be coming on against Barnet. Let's not bottle a 2-0 lead, please, lads. That's all I ask. Let's not do that. Let's just see this game out. We'll win 2-1. Go 22 points clear at the top of the National League. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Cross in. Head up. Of course. I saw it coming. 13 years ago. That is insane. We've done this twice today, bottled a 2-0 lead. Not this late into the game last time out. We're not going to go 22 clear. It's going to be 21. It's going to be 20 even. It's going to be 20 points clear after 32 games of the National League season. Like, is this like even like... Barnet have just upset me a little bit. Get stuck into those idiots you support. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean, Gav. Luton have made it through a replay with Stockport, so we can still. I mean, what a name, Lewis Dickman, Spennymoor manager. He's apparently a huge fan of Finley Shrimpton. Interesting. Have fun. I will do, Gav. I hope the rest of work goes well for you. We're not worried about overconfidence. The fact that our thing has still reached the playoffs is quite incredible, considering we are... The fact we're still only 11 to 10 to win the league is kind of incredible. Is there any manager in the National League that's lasted 2 years? FC Halifax don't even look like they have a manager. I'm guessing he's... unless Simon Weaver is... No. They are currently without a manager. Oh Oh, no, they are. Simon Weaver, 115 days. 61. I mean, Dawkins' manager has been there for 25 years. Okay, well, 6 years as well. So there are a couple of managers that have lasted the test of time. We are nearly 2 years into our time at Scunthorpe, and I've loved every second of it. Elliot has got himself a goal bonus of 3.7k. I mean, we are in the. I mean, we're increasing our money somehow. We've actually earned more this month than we've lost, which is always nice. Even if it is only temporary. Basically, did like 9 of the clubs. Let's have a look at this. So what was you saying? There are seven fixtures which occur in the same order on basically everyone's fixtures. Okay. So not that. I mean, has anybody liked the tweet? No, they haven't. Okay. But yeah, so like, not that one, Sean. Get it in your head. The Giazzo's here. So Arsenal. So basically, like, it's Arsenal, Villa, Brighton, Burnley, Chelsea, Palace, Everton, Fulham, Leeds, and sort of that order. They play it in that same specific order in your list, and in that order. Because that then makes sense. Stoke manager Dean Smith will be disappointed as his fail as they they lost to Leicester. So Nottingham Forest have knocked Newcastle out. I mean, there is some big teams coming out. Right, let's have a look at this one. Okay, yeah. Interesting. So they basically play those teams like in specific orders. That makes sense. I closed the Beeb. I didn't want to close the Beeb. Chelsea are 4-0 up, and we are cruising into the fourth round of the FA Cup. Which is good news, because that could have been awkward. And we've been able to rest and rotate some players as well, which is good news. That order, that's incredible. That's incredible how lazy that is. I also love how FM is very lazy and basically just does it. So like, right, we play Torquay first. So then we play everybody, and then Torquay is like the first. So Torquay, it's not quite. It's not quite. We played Harrogate next, but there. Watermugs, thank you very much for the follow. I hope you are doing well. Right, Solihull Moors away. It's not going to be an easy game. They're 6th in the National League. Harrogate Halifax how is Harrogate Halifax the top billing? Surely first versus 6. All good, thank you. Good to hear. What FM save you got on the go? Who'd you support? Let me know. So basically everyone has the same fixture that's just swapped around. Yeah. And just moved like 1 week out. Like, so the first 1 to 19. So the team that plays like, say, Brentford in 19 would be up to the top. And they play them week 1.
Give me money.
Interesting. Lockers, thank you very much for the 5 bits. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Right, we do go full strength for the Solihull Moors game. No, we don't. Ollie Younger comes in. That's what we do. There we go. We remembered to change it this time. Finally, we remembered to change it. Right. 25, 5 and 2 this season. It's not a bad return, is it? We can still get 100 points. We have what? 14 league games to go? No current save, and I support football, so no primary team. That is fair. That is fair. Just watching football for the pure enjoyment rather than following a team. I respect that. Gary McSheffrey, is this who I think it is? He did play for Scunthorpe, but yes, he was the Birmingham player. He was the Birmingham, like, Nottingham Forest lead. Yep. I did that. I did not realise he played for Scunthorpe. Maybe we look to bring old Gary back onto our coaching team at some point. Fulham, then Spurs, then Everton for them fixtures. Yeah. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculously lazy. The FAs have just gone, we can't be asked to do a lot of work. Just put one fixture list together and then we'll sort the rest out. We'll sort the rest out just by moving it down one. That way, then nobody will ever have an issue. No one will know. Is Fisher still... he feels he can shake off the knock. Okay, well then, we're not going to take him off. Newton. Benjamin. All about them Benjamins, baby. Right, Kenlock get there. He has done. And Fisher will get there. He lays it to Elliott. Elliott holds it up and uses Law. Roberts on this right-hand side. He'll cut inside. He found Beeston, who then has lost possession, but Fisher picks up the loose ball. Kenlock, go on. Just find the cross and Elliott will... Find Elliott and he will find a way to score. That is all we have to do. Or we can find our right back, who's nearly scored anyway, because he hits the post, but doesn't score. If it was Elliott, he would have scored. Because he still feels he can shake it off. Okay. I'm not too disheartened. I was going to demand more, but we've got a corner. It's whipped in, backstick, header in. We love a set piece goal. He's got two defenders around him and he's the one that wins the header. What a guy. Dagenham and Redbridge are losing. It's 23 clear as it stands. Come on. Come on, Ebbsfleet. I just want to get the league done and dusted as quickly as possible so I don't have to worry about it anymore. It's such a comfortable position to be in to say that in the National League. You very rarely get to say that in the National League. But Beeston, Harlock, Fisher, can we find Elliott, please? I want to stat pad Elliott's goals. Like, we're away from home against Solihull Moors, and I'm just sitting here like, yeah, we're comfortable. We're 1-0 up, and I'm like, yeah, we're comfortable. We might occasionally concede and bottle a 2-0 lead, but, like, for the most part, we're pretty good at football. That's why we're into the 5th round of the FA Cup. I can't wait to play Chelsea. It's all I want to do. I'm so tempted to insta-result everything. You don't know how much it's killing me just to, like, you don't understand how much I'm just considered insta-result in every game to get to that FA Cup game. I'm not gonna do it though. Before that's even thrown around. But it's been an intrusive thought in my head, let's put it that way. Kenlock in. I mean, that was an interesting free kick. Efete. Beeston. Oh my word, what a hit.
Oh my, what a hit! Oh my, what a moment! Just magnificent! And potentially life-changing!
I don't know if it's potentially life-changing, Peter. It's against Solihull Moors. I mean, it's taken a slight deflection on its way through as well. But it does. Ebbsfleet. Where are Ebbsfleet? They're not anywhere near. If Harlock scores this free kick, it will be sensational. Whenever you're ready, mate. Whenever you're ready. No, all of that delay and wait for him to take the free kick, just for him to miss it. Cheers, mate. Right, let's make some changes. Kyle Roberts is absolutely cream cracker. Janelle Bennett, on you come. Jason Law's on a 6.7, so we switch those two around like that. And then we go again. Make me proud, lads. Just make me proud. Just do it for me. I mean, Ebbsfleet are doing us proud in holding Dagenham. Like, now we just don't concede here. Semeyu wins the header, but we don't clear it. It comes to the edge of the box. The amount of goals we concede.
Emotional damage.
damage.
from that area of the box is ridiculous. I wish I knew why. If we bottle another 2-0 lead, I am throwing the water bottle at them. Considering the amount of chances we've had. Right. Right, we're just going to run the clock down. Not like... Come on, FM, man. Just... Right. Block the shot. Well done, Davenport. Stop the cross. I mean, they've hit the beans on toast, but we've got away with it. There's... Okay, there's a highlight. In the 88th minute, can we... Efete, he's bombing on. I mean, there's a guy gone down in the box. How is it not a pen? And then Elliott's hit the post, and that's the highlight. Do you know what? I mean, Bennett is come off the bench and has got injured. So Fisher to the right, Elliott to the left, McManus comes on up front. Davenport will take the corner before we bring him on. He's wasting the time. He's running the clock down. I give up goals, yeah. I should probably sub my midfielders a little bit more than I do. I have also found that a little bit this FM. The midfielders get injured and then they start to you start to mess around. Even when their midfield is also getting tired. Like, it's kind of astonishing to me. But we win again, so it doesn't really matter.
Release the Kraken!
Release the Kraken, indeed. It's 23 points clear at the top of the table. Dagenham and Redbridge lost. Gateshead, Rochdale, all of them slip up. We are so... Right, so how many more games right now? Right now there is 13 league games left, which means they can get 39 more points, which means they are on 99 points max, which means we need 17 points to win the league. So, 6 wins. We are 6 wins from the title. Which is kind of crazy. In February, we are 6 wins away from the league. We could actually win this. Right, let's have a look then. If we are 6 wins away from the league. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... And we play Dagenham and Redbridge away, so we could be 5. We could win the league by the 8th of March. I'm gonna get some foot champs in. No worries, Chuck. Enjoy foot champs. We could win the league by the 8th of March. Realistically speaking, by the earliest we could win the league is the 8th of March. We could literally be a month away from winning the league. If we win the league by March, I want to actually look at the points record in the National League. History records. Most points is Wrexham's 111. So I love the fact that Dover got 0 points in the league season. That because it's fewest because they didn't play. That's why. That's right. Most draws in the season, Altrincham 22. Lowest attendance, imagine that. 2011, only 172 people turn up to a game. But yeah, most points. Where's the most points? It was Wrexham 111. Most team goals is 117. We are on, after 33 games, 87. So, 26 more goals. So we should break both those records as well. Because we did that last season. Discuss issues with Fitzsimmons. He's not happy. Our backup. Good. I don't even have to upset him. Why are we scouting you then? Not interested. If you're 2-star. I don't really care about you. It's not possible to purchase this player at the moment. His contract, I'm guessing his contract does expire with Notts County, but he's like 2-star, so it's not really worth it. We're not really at that stage where we can look and go, yay, 2-star, like, there. But Harlock, 4-star player. Sameu needs a long rest. There. Avoid using weaker foot. No, I want you to actually train your weaker foot. Please. Start developing weaker foot. You're dropping an 8.65 in training, so you get some, well done. Scales has dropped the buys black of playing time. Good for him. Right, we are playing Eastbourne here. Oh my god, we are tired. Okay, well then we are just resting everybody, aren't we? We can't rest. Can we rest everybody? Yes, we can, because we'll play Harrison Porter. We'll give Harrison Porter a debut. We'll play Declan Manus on the right. Harrison Porter up top ahead of Danny Elliott. Who we'll probably put onto the bench. Janelle Bennett will play ahead of Fisher. Cal Roberts will play ahead of there. Dowling in. Davenport in. Kean Scales in. Tyler Denton in. We can play Boyce here. We can play Coogan. We can play Regan Ogle. And then we can go from there. Jason Law's actually not too bad, the fitness, so he can come in and play off the bench. And then, yeah, we're good to go. At home to Eastbourne, we should win this one. Chelsea have made it through to the FA Cup 4th round in real life. That's good news. I have my Chelsea shirt on underneath my hoodie. My blue Chelsea shirt underneath the hoodie to keep Chelsea in my thoughts whilst they were playing Preston today. A much needed win. Dagenham and Redbridge not in action after we play, so we can go 26 points clear here. Which is just incredible. But yeah, we are 6 wins away from the league. Let's win here and make it only 5. McManus into the penalty area. Dowling. Coogan. Dowling. Just come across to Boyce. Boyce into Davenport. I mean, we are passing it around them like they're not even here. Denton's coming forward. Bennett cuts inside and shoots, hits the bar. McManus picks up the loose ball. Can we find the cross? No, Dowling just hits one high, wide, and not at all handsomely. We had the only National League game tonight as well. Is it possibly because we have Cup game coming up? Do we have Cup game coming up? Yeah, we have Kingsland on the weekend. That'll be why. I mean, Bennett's in behind. Bennett blocked. Denton. Find the pass. He's found his fullback partner. And Regan Ogle. Oh, he's nearly scored as well. That would have been nice. He's forced a good save from the keeper. Especially because he's in the penalty area. And he hit it with some venom with his weaker foot. Referee, book him. Book him, ref. How can you only tell him it's his last chance? It's fine. Backstick. It's come to absolutely nothing. We're only 16 minutes in, and we've already had 8 shots in the opening 20 minutes. If you're telling me a goal's not coming, you're lying to me. They can't handle the attacking play that is Scunthorpe. Dowling. He's into the box. He drills one. How he's hit the bar as well. Oh, maybe a goal isn't coming. Maybe it's just not going to be one of those days. Bennett, Davenport, Dowling. Is he going to drill it from distance again? He is, and it's another save from Fulks. They are hanging on tooth and nail here. They are clawing at the wood to stay up. Kean Scales, backstick, Boyce! How have we not scored? We've hit the crossbar twice in that highlight. How are we not 1-0 up? We nearly had a 2xG and we haven't scored. This is ridiculous. Eastbourne are living so dangerously. Dowling, Denton, Davenport. He's hit one from distance that's now over the bar. The match momentum's everything with us. We just can't find a goal. I mean, if they now score from their first highlight, this is just typical FM. It will just be the most typical FM moment of the season. Right, win it back, boys. Right, Coogan's headed away. McManus has flicked it on, but there's absolutely nobody there. They've gone long. He looked offside. Lino. No, they have
emotional damage.
This is just such a typical FM half. We've created a 2xG. They've scored their only highlight of the game. Their goalkeeper, look at their goalkeeper. Their back three are all above 7. I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. They literally... The match momentum is so heavily in our favour. The only time they've had a sniff of match momentum, they've scored. Right, Janelle Bennett is on a 6.3. Right, how are we going to do this? Okay. Right, Danny Elliott will come on for Harrison Porter. Cal Roberts will come on for Bennett. I am going to have to play Cal Roberts on the left, I think, unless McManus can do... Do you know what? We're going to put Declan McManus out on the left. Maybe a change of sides for him will do... No, do you know what? We're going to put Jason Law out on the left. We're going to make all three... We're going to change the entire front three. The midfield, the chances are created. It's just the players finishing it off. It's just the players finishing it off. Right, head this away, please. What are we doing?
Emotional damage.
Oh. How has that gone underneath Hammond? What is that? Right, do you know what? When we need a goal, when we need goals, this is what we do. Double pressing forward. Confirm changes. Do we... Actually, no, we also go Mazzala's on attack. Confirm changes. Oh no, one last thing as well. We'll just increase the tempo slightly. Be more expressive. Early crosses and shoot on sight. We're gonna create such a high XG this game, and we're not gonna win it. It feels that much. It just feels like that kind of game. Right, Roberts free kick in. I mean, it's spilt. Can we play? How have we not scored again? How have we not scored in this game? Can anybody tell me how we've not scored? Like, because I'm genuinely curious as to how we've not scored. We've had a 3xG. Their goalkeeper, like... This is crazy. That's our first home defeat of the season. That's our first home defeat of the season. That's like... Three XG. They're practicing headstands. Like, their goalkeeper on an 8.2. Their defense, their 3 centre-backs not lower than a 7.6. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Like, I mean, Eastbourne have got an outside shot of playoffs, but there's no way they should have won that game 2-0. They had 2 highlights and scored both of them. That's ridiculous. We're going to be negative in the press conference because, like, why not? Like, of course the board are going to be disappointed about that. We created a 3xG. That's our first defeat since Harrogate. I think that's like 11 or 12 games. Yeah, I'm going to transfer this to you. Can we actually get an intermediary? We could get 28k. Potentially 35k. If I can get rid of his like 2.2k a week, that'd be quite nice for my wage budget. I'm not gonna transfer this Declan McManus just yet, despite the fact we are paying him 3.4k a week to sit on the bench. We do need a backup striker, and so unless we can get the money to then be able to, Swindon Town and Queens Park lead 35k chase. I mean, Queens Park are gonna do it. So his preferred destination might have been thingy, but Queens Park are gonna bid 36k for him with no wage bill. Like, cool, I'll take 36k now. I know he's left for Notts County. It's our 100th game in management. How have we hit 100 games in 2 seasons? That's kind of crazy. But as we hit, I mean, that is an incredible record. That is incredible. "99 games, 77 wins. 15 draws and 7 defeats before we play Kinsland Town." How much really shows, yeah. But we also did win last season. Like, last season we got to the FA Cup second round before we lost to Posh. And then we obviously won the FA trophy. So like we and then obviously 46 games in the National League North, where we just dominated the National League North. But then we've got 46 games here, and we're into the FA Cup 5th round. Like, we are playing like 60 games a season. Because we still got to make the FA Cup, the FA Trophy final. We've got I say we still got to make it. Like, obviously that is given that we don't then drop the performance that we just did against Thingy. Right, we're going with the full strength side in the FA Trophy. We're still 6 wins from the title. Like, I don't think we can win it now as early as the 8th. I think it delays us slightly by like a week. Might be the 8th still, but I say that it's the earliest. It's because obviously if we look at the National League, Dagenham and Redbridge are playing Halifax. So if Dagenham and Redbridge lose, we move closer. Evening, Pumpster. How are you going? How are you going? How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Long time no speak. It's good to see you around. Oh, that's a terrible pass. Kingsland at home. It's not an easy game. Well, it's the Kingsland away from home, not home. They are in the league below. We should win this game, especially with the fact that we're playing our side that's top of the National League. But we're gonna go 1-0 down here, aren't we? No, we're not. We're gonna block it behind for a corner. I don't get loads of time to watch anymore, so I wanted to drop in. Well, I appreciate you dropping in whilst you can. I mean, as Ashby Hammond makes the save there. But yeah, we're about 2 weeks in game away from Chelsea at home in the FA Cup 5th round, and I'm so looking forward to it because If we can afford that, I genuinely would rather. I think I'd rather a draw. Right, Beeston has picked up a knock. Is it hampered? Injury is affecting him. Right, Davenport, on you come. We don't need people making injuries worse. But yeah, now and we're Roberts is in behind. Roberts, I mean, how have you missed that? Please explain that to me. I am gonna have to put shot conversion training on now. Just because of the amount of chances we are missing. Chance conversion training on every week. Every day, I mean, Semeyu scores, so it's fine, but when your centre-halves are having to score the goals for you, like in recent times, it's a little bit annoying, isn't it? But finally, we get our opening goal. Dagenham and Redbridge are still not winning, which probably means we can move closer to... I mean, now they're losing to Halifax. Si, senor! Si, senor! I mean, now they're 2-0 up. Dagenham and Redbridge are throwing the league away. They're just handing us the title. And I'm not complaining in the slightest. Apparently, I paused it as I continue from half-time. Law's now picked up an injury, which is not fun, but Dowling can come on. We have midfield replacements for this exact reason. Roberts, Harlock, Elliott, one touch, hits it, saved by the keeper. You had the time to put that on your stronger left foot, and you decided not to. You decided not to. Dagenham and Redbridge are in the mud, so that's good news. Roberts, just play it back to him instead of dilly-dallying on it. He's going to cut inside. He's found Elliott. Younger from distance. He's cracked the Denver. He has absolutely rattled the Denver there. And then Harlock's in, and then he's hit the bar.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this. Our finishing is...
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
I mean, Gattuso couldn't have put it any better. Couldn't have said it any better myself, mate. We're hitting the bar twice in the same highlight. It's just not your day, is it? Right, Roberts finds Dowling. Roberts in again. That's the third time we've hit the crossbar. It tells you how many times you've hit the woodwork right in the match stats. I swear it did on here. We've had only 4 shots on target in this game, which is incredible. Right, we should probably make our final substitution. We can't bring you off. We're gonna bring Fisher off. I need to rest him. I need to give him like a couple of weeks out of the first team, I think. I will do properly more when Rashawn Scott's back, just purely because I mean, Janelle Bennett comes off the bench and scores, so that's good news. I would say we're out of sight now, but unfortunately, the thing is that we have thrown to bottle a 2-0 lead tonight, so I can't even say it. I mean, their striker is dropping a 6, so that does fill me with slight confidence, I suppose. Right, Kenlock comes forward with it. Uses Bennett. And Elliott is in behind. And Elliott, oh my goodness me. It is just sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. I can't say it any better. I say this as we are running away with the league. Most goals and least goals conceded. Davenport blocked. Kenlock cross it. Bennett has a tap in with a brace off the bench to see us comfortably into the next round of the FA Trophy. Dagenham and Redbridge pulled 2 back, but it wasn't enough, which I think still keeps us 23 clear at the top. Unless other results have gone against us. So Gateshead have now gone above them. So now Gateshead have the next maximum. So there's what, 12 left. So 36. So 98. Yeah, so we're still 6 wins from the league. Beeston out for between 11 days and 2 weeks. Semeyu needs a rest. Harlock Absolutely great. Gateshead beat Wealdstone. Rip Wealdstone are bottling any potential playoff hopes. The highest profile tie of the round will include us because we are the holders. That is just normally the way it works. Right, so it's the 16th of Feb. We play Chelsea in 10 days. So we can probably rest our first team for both of those games. Well, they're happy that we've reached the latter stages of the FA Trophy. We won it last season, mate. We won it last season. Of course we were going to reach it. I mean, hope this run never stops, but things... I mean, this run is never going to stop. Right, the FA Trophy quarter-final draw. There is still a couple of National League South sides, so getting one of them at home would be quite nice. Right, we're at home, and we've got one of them. Unbelievable. No, draw all teams. Where are Chippenham? They're 13th in the National South, so that's good news. Do we play them before we play Chelsea? Because I probably will. Even if we did that, I will rest them. No. So we don't play... Oh, wait. We'll have to continue on. So... When do we play them? We play them in March. Okay. So it's exactly a month between when we play them. Which is okay. Which is kind of nice. I mean, Chris Allen. I mean, if you are actually 5-star, then like get in my club, right? Let's give you a trial. Just to see what you're like. He's accepted the trial. We probably can't afford him anyway, but I mean he's 4-star, guaranteed, by my coach report, which is ridiculous. Unlikely to improve, which is fair because he's entering his prime. That's not what I wanted. Can I get rid of that, please? Right, so we play Ebbsfleet. Does that mean we're going to go a game in hand ahead again? So we're 21 clear at the moment, so 24 if we win. If they accept the trial, they're genuinely willing to sign. Yeah. They are willing to sign, but it depends for like how much and what for. So you're out for 2 to 4 days. So they're both back. Rashawn Scott is going to be out for the Chelsea game. Right. So again, we'll do that. We need to rest our entire back line again. Which is fair. My 16-year-old is looking tasty. That's... Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Yeah, I agree. We'll give Harrison Porter another try up front. And then in midfield, it's going to be Davenport, Anki, and Scales. Shrimpton will get a go on the bench. Dowland will come on for Harlock. Harlock will stay on there. And then we are good to go. Let's have a look at this guy. Oh, he is looking pretty tasty. That is fair. That is fair. That is very fair. He is looking very, very tasty. Right. Tim Flowers, a Premier League winning goalkeeper, is the man leading Ebbsfleet to us. I don't even know where Ebbsfleet are in the league. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Is I have another excellent intake on the way. I apparently also have another excellent intake on the way. And considering I pulled Jason Fisher, I mean, why are you pulling your hamstring in like the opening 5 minutes of the game? Do you know what? You're staying on, mate. You're staying on. I'm not resting you. You think I'm gonna sub you off like 5 minutes into the game? Are you crazy? It's probably because he's not used to playing right wing. He hasn't played right wing for us. Plebs feet. Wide welcome in. It's got A next to fullback, so I'm hoping it's a left back. Well, I hope for you too it is a left back, if that's what you're needing. McManus, Scales, Ogle, Dowling. I mean, we're keeping possession nicely here. Come across. Boy, he's just lumped that long. We've got away with it. Bennett, he's come inside. He got 2 in the last game. He's got another one here. Oh, it's good to get back in front. I don't like it when we're drawing games. I really don't. Give us that 24-point gap over the top of the table. There at the top. Look at that. That is very, very sexy. Very, very, very sexy indeed. Right, Bennett. Scales. Back to Bennett. I mean, that's an interesting pass. And now it allows them to counter. Right, win that. Well done, Regan Ogle. And that's why we haven't sold you. I mean, that's a poor pass. But right, Coogan will get possession and we will go again. First half added time. And we're coming forward again. Dowling, Scales, Davenport. Late. Oh, you could have laid the striker in. You could have laid Poulter in. Denton, Bennett. And it's gone behind for a corner. Never mind. Well, we could have dreamed. We can dream for a Poulter goal. It's going short. We know it's going short because the player's there. Bennett in. Boyce shoots. I mean, a Boyce goal would be lovely as well. We'd love a Boyce goal as well. One or the other. Or both. Get both a goal. Let's be generous. I'm happy with the number of shots we've taken, not necessarily the amount of goals we've scored. Let's just put it that way, lads. Keep up the amount of shots, but this time, like, find the back of the net, please. Because Angelini's probably on like a 6, probably on like a 7.5 after the first half. Right, Ogle's won the header. Bennett out to McManus. Cross it, McManus. I mean, he's just lost possession instead. Cool. I mean, we've won it back again. Bennett gets down the outside, squares it. Poulter has scored! It's his first goal for the club. What a time to be alive. Young Harrison Poulter. I would say remember the name, but he's probably not going to make it with us a long term. Besiktas are becoming your feeder club. That's great. It's across him. McManus is free at the back stick, and now the floodgates open. Number 10 for McManus this season. He's not been the worst player in the world. He's on a lot of money, though. It's very much going to be a case of, when we get to League 2, can we afford some of these players? How much money are we going to actually have to take with us? Are we going to have like a FA Cup run money, or are we just going to not is the magic of the cup going to elude us because the big tie's not come? I mean, Regan Ogle, that is sensational from you. It's probably Ogle, isn't it, rather than Ogle? But, I mean, Poulter's in behind here. He's been forced wide. Bennett, one touch out of his feet. It's 4. What have we scored? We've scored 3 in 5 minutes. And Ebbsfleet, from thinking they might have had a chance, are now finding themselves very much feeling sorry for themselves. Think you really need me? I mean, Davenport, has that got in? There's no goal line technology. There should be. But there is none, so we're not going to be allowed it. Which is a shame. McManus, Dowling, Ogle into the penalty area. He's beaten his man. Oh, Regan Ogle, first of the season. We have scored 4 in 10 minutes. I don't even feel bad. I want the record goals. Keep buying the Turkish players I need from them, yeah. Buy the Turkish players you need from them and then just sell them the players you don't need. Right, let's bring some subs on. Why not? I mean, our front four have all scored. Dowling can get a break. We'll put Finley on. Why not? We can give Finley a game. Cal Roberts can come on this right hand side, and then we'll leave it as that probably. When you're 5-0 up, like, it's comfortable. No. I mean, Davenport's got another chance for a free kick to make it 6-0. He's nearly made it 6-0, but it's not quite. Regan Ogle's on an 8.1. What a guy. From right back as well. Janelle Bennett, though, with 2 goals and an assist. Their right back's on a 5. Their left back even's on a 5.9. He's had a torrid afternoon. The mighty Scunthorpe are marching on, and they could go for a 6th here. Not with a pass like that, they can't. I'd be ogling him. Monka eyes indeed. Monka eyes indeed. I mean, Sterling with a corner. I mean, we'll bring Fisher on for the final 2 minutes. Why not? I mean, he's going to not be happy, Bennett, because, I mean, we can't keep a clean sheet. It's a shame.
Damage.
Jordan Ibe. Wow, that man's had a fall from grace. Wow, man's had a fall from grace. He's just scored against me in the National League. That's incredible. That's incredible. Right, only one more game before we play Chelsea. 5-1 against Ebbsfleet. We are 26 points clear. 24 points clear, sorry. And we could maybe go even further ahead with this win here. Snedden is going to Queen's Park, so that helps the wage bill out nicely. It will drop from 7.15k. I mean, it really just hasn't dropped at all. Oh, when's he joining? Oh, he's joining on the 14th of June, that's why. Okay. So we're still having to pay his wages, but we've just sold him for a decent bit of money. Need to physio for 1 to 3 days. You'll miss this game, but that's fine. This game is not important to me. We are now 5 wins away from winning the league. Just 5. We are in February and we're already talking about winning the league. We are 5 games off winning the league. Bellingham's set for a move to Liverpool in this save. Liverpool fans, you're finally going to get Bellingham after all this time. Right, do we play Dagenham after Chelsea? I've just realised this. We do. Yeah, we do. My goodness me. Right, well, Janelle Bennett on the left because Fisher is injured. We're going to do the same. We're going to do the same team as we did last time. McManus comes on here. We'll get Harrison Porter up front. Cal Roberts is on the bench. Fisher will come off. We'll get Danny Whitehall on the bench. Danny Whitehall, who signed for us and has played 5 games for us. I didn't even recall playing him last season. 4 of them were off the bench. That's why. Could we actually? How much money are you on? 1.2 grand a week. Could we get? There's no interest in him. His contract expires at the end of the season anyway. So it's not the end of the world. Dowling, Davenport. We will not play Jason Law. Kean Scales will come on. Finley Shrimpton will come onto the bench. It'll be Boyce and Coogan at the back again. Regan Ogle. We will ogle this man all day long. And Tyler Denton in. And we will submit the team. PSG bought him for 281 million. Wow, that's ridiculous money. Like, I would love to be able to have that sort of money. 281 million. Although, to be fair, in my network save with Chuck and Abby Pond, I'm gonna be trying to spend a similar amount of money, but mainly for installments on Kylian Mbappe. So outside of the free. I mean, depends on the money. He might have been offered like ridiculous. If you're a star at Real, why go to PSG? I agree with you, but like at that same point, I don't know how much, but if you've won everything at Real Madrid and PSG go to you, here's £1 million a week. Not really gonna complain too much. We're losing to Scarborough.
Emotional damage.
Like, it's $1 million. Like, if PSG went to me, when I'm at Real Madrid, and gone to me, there's £1 million a week. Unless Real Madrid come at you, I'd be going to Real PSG as well. Because like £1 million a week, I would. But other than that, really, probably not. And got the exact same wage, yeah. Coogan, Scales. Like, we've just beat Ebbsfleet 5-1 at home with this team. Now they don't know how to string a pass together. He looked offside, but he wasn't. And without Ashby Hammond, because Real can't win the Champions League, neither can PSG, Pond. Real Madrid probably have more of a chance than PSG do of winning the Champions League. Yes, but he doesn't know it. I mean, he probably does. I mean, Davenport. I don't think I've seen Davenport score a free kick yet. What's his free kick taking? Why have we got him on free kicks? Like, what's going on here? Where are my takers? It's because we're on. Like, why is Davenport taking it? No, cancel. Add player. He's actually our like best free kick taker. Okay. Interesting. We don't have really any good free kick takers. At all. I think it's hardly yeah. Like their Champions League pedigree just means that they will be. Like that they will always be in there because they will always have a chance. Right, Coogan heads this away. McManus doesn't know how to deal with it, so Coogan does it for him. But it comes back through Kerr, and Kerr drills it in, and we are 2-0 down to Scarborough.
Emotional damage.
The lads are really, really making this difficult for me to go, yeah, we can win the league. Like, I mean, they've battered us as well. Like, Thrash Arms, what is that? We're only a slight, yeah. Like, won it 18 months ago, got to the semi-finals against Chelsea the year before that. Like, they will always be in the Champions League question. Like, but even their attack being slightly weaker, it's still a really good attack. Like, the weak link in that attack is if he plays is Hosselu. If they play Bellingham as like a shadow striker with Vinicius and Rodrigo either side of him, like, I think, like, they're better than most teams in Europe. The only team I would say is probably better than Real Madrid right now is Man City, realistically, in terms of squads on paper. Like, Porter's on a 6.3, right. Danny Elliott's not on the bench. Why did I put Danny Whitehall on the bench? Why did I do that when I could have put Elliott on the bench? I'm an idiot. Right, well, Whitehall's going to come on then. Bennett's on a 6.4. So we'll put Cal Roberts there, Declan McManus there. And then Denton's on a 6.4. He's not have fun. Ollie Younger, you're weak. Coogan, you're weak. Boyce, you're weak. So Ollie Younger will go left back. Okay. I don't know if Ollie Younger's the right one to go for, but he's going to be the one that's out there. It's looking like it's 21 points. Certainly a better signing than Braithwaite. Oh, yeah, no. Like, without a shadow of a doubt. That's not even a question. Like, we really have done poorly. Right, do you know what? Up you go, up you go. No, do you know what? We're going triple advance forward. Fuck it. Fuck the... Sod having them as, like... anything else. We'll throw the wingbacks up here as well. I mean, we've done all of this to try and push people forward, and they're the ones having highlights. So, you know, shows what I know. Shows how good of a tactical genius I am. I mean, if we score in this highlight, I'm going to love it. No, we're 3-0 down.
Emotional damage.
5 goals and 2 assists and 3 goals in the UCL. It's not bad, actually. That's not a bad little season so far. Even if it is at Real Madrid. Right, Scales. Ogle was coming forward from right wing back. Can we cross it in? Right, the cross is in. It's cleared away. Dowling wins it. Ogle back in. McManus is back at stick. He scored. Is it offside? It is offside.
I know!
And even when we do score, it's offside. Of course it is. Right, win the header. Younger's won it. Davenport, Younger, McManus. Please. Somebody score for us, please.
Emotional damage.
Well, this is not the preparation that we would have wanted for Chelsea. Here's a goal or assist every match. That's not bad at all. We are 4-0 down here. The only player that's actually had a decent game is our goalkeeper, which says a lot, doesn't it? It's a good job that this is a rotated team and nobody's gonna play in the next game. Well, Cal Roberts is. And Cal Roberts has scored! We have a goal! Yay! Come back on. When you count playing time anyway, since he rarely plays a 490, yeah. He barely starts, doesn't he? Like, he doesn't start that often. Like, Dagenham and Redbridge has slipped up again. Gateshead have won, which is not good news. I'm embarrassed by that performance, boys. It's a good job that we're not playing this team against Chelsea. We, although, are probably going to get battered by Chelsea. Let's be real here. But we are winless in... Well, we've lost 2 of our last 3 games in the league. $111 points. What can we actually get in terms of points? Right, so we've got 10 games left to go. So we can get 30 points. So we can still beat the points record. We have to win... We have to win like 8 of our last 10 games to get the points record. He has started 8 times out of 19, yeah. Because Ancelotti normally plays Bellingham as like a shadow striker. But here we are, chat. Here we are. We are just 3 days away. Our Jacob Butterfield is going to become a coach. Cool. That's nice. Not a single... He's played in every match he was selected for. Not a single card given. But fair play to him. Chelsea. Come to Glanford Park. In just a matter of days. How much is Bellingham? 119 million. If he goes for 119 million, that's very, very cheap. Uniform you're wearing. Do you know what? I'm actually going to do this. Chance conversion. And we're going to do chance conversion here as well because, like, I genuinely think we need it. Match tactics, match review, team bonding. We're going to actually put you up there. Chance conversion, match tactics. We are playing so many games. McManus is out for 2 to 3 weeks. That's not really what we want to see. He would be an excellent signing, Adam Berry, but we're not probably going to sign him. Chris Allen, like, how are you actually looking? I don't really know how you're looking like a 4-star player. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like Harlock is better than you. Scunthorpe Park is ready for the FA Cup spectacle. Chelsea are the massive favourites. I mean, look at how good this guy is. This is the level of striker we're going to have to play against. Like, what is Chelsea's squad? I mean, Tony Martinez. I mean, Chelsea have signed Henrik Mkhitaryan for some reason. But Fofana, Badiashile, like, yeah, that's kind of fair. Fernandez, Caicedo, yeah. They haven't really signed many people. Cole Palmer is loan listed. The player is listed for loan as the club no longer requires his services. Cole, do you fancy coming to... Ah, I was going to say, they managed by... I mean, that's quite funny, isn't it? Brighton fans would absolutely hate this, wouldn't they? Like, let's just be honest. Brighton fans already hate Chelsea as it is. But, like, could you imagine if that actually happened? Like, Poch gets sacked and is replaced by De Zerbi. I think Brighton would, like, genuinely hate Chelsea for, like, the rest of their lives. Chelsea is Brighton's B team. It can feel like that at times, can't it? Wealdstone have beaten Barnet with a 96th minute winner. Oh, you love to see it. And it means they're only 3 points off the playoffs now. They've lost 15 games and could be in the playoffs. That's actually ridiculous. Gateshead haven't played, but yeah, they won their last game again. Oh, did they lose their last game? Well, we're 21 points clear. So, I don't know. They beat Torquay, so possibly not. But, like, drawn 5, lost 4 all season. It's not bad going. It's not bad going. But Chelsea are coming. It's match day. It's apparently a 3 o'clock kickoff on a Wednesday. Something tells me that wouldn't happen normally. But it's match day. Chelsea come to Scunthorpe Park. Oh yeah, no, Dowling's going to start ahead of Scales. Snatch day. You said it. Declan McManus is injured, so is Rashawn Scott. So we will bring Finley onto the bench. And you know what? Do we bring Harrison Porter? Or yeah, we'll bring Harrison Porter. He probably won't play. But we will have a look. Huddersfield want Fisher. That's not good news. How much is Fisher valued at? He's not going for 350k. I can tell you that for free. I am keeping this man. It is Chelsea. It is time. Work tried giving me a pallet of sandwiches at this time. I said tactical break. Tactical break in perfect time, Gav. That's a lot of food to eat. Yeah, I mean, if you could eat... to be fair, I've seen Gav put away a carvery. I think he could eat a pallet. Of sandwiches. What is the Chelsea team? How heavily have they rotated? Quite heavily. They have quite heavily rotated for this game. Like, even their bench is weak. We did have a massive carvery each. We did. I reckon, Gav, if me and you could sit through and... Yeah, it'll probably be meal deal sandwiches. Oh, come on. Come on, let's do the unthinkable. Let's do the unthinkable. We have already we're gonna be battered. We've survived the opening 15. Encourage all the way. You and me, we could get through a pallet of sandwiches between the two of us. There is a highlight. Dowling has given it away. Kepa, can we force the mistake? Andre Santos, Cucurella. Can we win it back? Badiashile. He is going to be a threat from set pieces if they know how to work them right. Andre Santos, Conor Gallagher's in, Hutchinson, Jackson, Washington, Lino, he's off.
Lino!
He's off. That's disgraceful. Depends on the sandwich, but probably, yeah. Ideally, you draw. Ideally, Pond, yes. Hello, Segundo Volante, Ollie. Hope you're doing well. Gallagher's shot. Oh, what a save, Tashby. The crowd loved that. The Glanford Park is packed to the rafters. Hutchinson with a corner. Header. Tashby's with the save again. We are living dangerously here. Chelsea have started to get ahead of steam. I think I'm going to drop to positive. Right, we've won the ball back. Oh, that's poor. Andre Santos, and that is wide. Encourage the lads. Give them all the encouragement needed. You're doing your Urawa save. How's it going? Ignore that. No, we're not going to man mark. Well, we've made it to half time. And it's goalless. They've already subbed off Andre Santos as well. Interesting. If we're not going to win if we don't shoot. Right, there we go. Tashby is now onside, which is good news. Come on, boys. Encourage again. Give them all the encouragement needed. Southampton are battering Luton. Interesting. Chelsea are making changes. We are not changing much yet. If Semeyu gets booked, it's fine. Right, subs time. Danny Elliott is not having a good game, but none of our attacking lineup is. Right, Davenport on for Dowling. No, Dowling's actually having a good game. So we're going to move Dowling to the Mez. We're going to bring Kean Scales on for Law instead. That's what we're going to do. And then we're going to trust. We're going to hand a lot of trust to Jason Fisher here. But we're going to bring Bennett on for Roberts rather than Fisher. Encourage. I'm not going to make a change at the back just yet. We probably need another change in midfield. Dowling is looking knackered. Right, Scales to there. Davenport on. Energy in the midfield. Energy in the midfield. We are 10 minutes away. 10 minutes away. Hold the line, boys. Gusto, he's crossed it in. It's headed away. Can we get there ahead of Rivera? No, we can't. Scales can't quite get there. Levi Cole will. Fafana. Make like Toto and hold the line. I agree. Angelo on the right. Harlock. It's cleared away. Bennett nods it on. We still can't get it out. Gallagher. Shot from distance. No!
Emotional damage.
It's a worldie from the edge of the box. And Chelsea have left it late and with 10 minutes to go. Affengruber has put Chelsea in front. Right, we're going for it, chat. We're going for it. We're going for it. There is no point. There is no point in messing about. Mazzala's on attack. Get yourselves up. Get yourselves up. What do we have to lose? Exactly. Exactly. There is nothing to lose. Fisher is anxious. Do we have another attacking player on the bench? We do not. This is not good news. He is anxious. We do. We have Harrison Porter. Harrison Porter, get on, son. Triple advance forward. Double Mez. Here we go. Give team talk. I trust you to make the difference, Harrison. Do we have anybody else we could bring on potentially as well, actually? Danny Elliott's on a 6.2. That's not great news, but we can't really bring him off. Kenlock is knackered, so Tyler Denton is going to come on at left back. They are both appearing inspired. That is good news. 10 minutes to go to try and salvage something. Come on, boys. Give me one highlight game. Run at the defence as well. Get the overlaps on. We'll go a bit wider. We'll go wide. Force some width. Maybe get some crosses in. No, Chelsea have a corner instead. Crosses whipped in and that...
Emotional damage.
That is the replay dream. Gone, you would think. Nail in the coffin. 7 added minutes. No pressure, lads. No pressure. Oh. We held them until the 81st minute. The 81st minute. But we just couldn't quite. We just couldn't quite. Took them 80 minutes. Well done, Chelsea. He's 13. You did yourselves proud today. They all are happy with that. And we had a couple of injuries as well. Like, we had Beeston suspended. Declan McManus would have been a striker I'd have brought off the bench. Rashawn Scott would have been someone I could have brought off the bench. Like, Beeston was injured. Like, it's just annoying because, like, yeah, we've made decent-ish money, but it could have been so much more if we'd have got them away from home. Welcome in, Zanko. I hope you're doing well. And now the thing is on the weekend, we've got 3rd place in the league, Dagenham. The gap is still 21 points to Gateshead, right? The entire squad, every single one of you, take 2 days off. Oh, we can't do the injured ones, can we? Take 2 days off. I'm finally home from holidays. I bet you can't. I bet you can't. We received $3,000. 3 fucking grand. Are you taking the piss, FA Cup? $3,000 for making it to the 5th round and losing. We are the lowest ranked side. Luton fought back from 4-0 down against Southampton to win on pens. That is ridiculous. But we just couldn't quite do it against Chelsea. That's such a shame. So 2 players are banned from the FA Cup. So 2 defenders will be banned next season from the FA Cup, which is not our concern. They're not disappointed. We're on an A+ still. We're struggling to work within the wage budget, but the fans are delighted. The board are delighted. We've made the FA Cup 5th round. Like, we did ourselves proud to make it that far. The aim now is to win the league. And from this position, we should. and is making... We've reached the quarterfinal minimum. We've done what we've expected again. Is going on and winning the FA Trophy again. We can do it. Has anybody ever actually defended their FA Trophy? So Scarborough have. Wickham, Woking have. Kingstonian have. Grays have. Okay, so a few teams have. But we would be the first team. It would be basically 19 years since a team defended their FA Trophy. If we go on and win it again. But we've got the main important thing now is getting the league done. Because if we look at it here, 65 with 10 to go. 65 with 10 to go means we are looking at 95 points as the max that any team can get. So, right? Am I correct in that? Yeah, because 10 games, because it's 24 teams, which means it's a 46 game season, which means that they've got a maximum of 30 to play for, so they can go to 95. 95 points means that we are 10 points away. So 10 points away means 4 wins. 1, 2, 3. So we can win it by the 11th of March. So we can win the National League by mid-March. Which is kind of ridiculous. Winning the league in March. Question mark. Update the stream title. As we can't... as we've not got Chelsea in the FA Cup anymore. Jack Kingdon. I just don't know anything about him. Don't we have an affiliate with Swansea? No, we have it with Cardiff. Okay. Under 21s. Do we know really anybody? There's a load of players on loan. There's a load of players on the loan list. Can we get a team report of the under 21 squad, please? Scout report. Your board will not allow you to scout this team. Okay, cool. I don't understand how that's the case, really, but you know. It is what it is. What is the dynamic saying? Very good team cohesion, good club atmosphere. Yeah, the 3 defeats at there's that 4-0 defeat, that 4-1 defeat to Scarborough was probably the worst thing that could have happened to us ahead of that Chelsea game. But like, the likelihood of us ever actually beating Chelsea would have been like second to like slim. But, right, we're going to play Janelle Bennett ahead of Fisher. McManus comes off the bench. We'll bring Harrison Poulter onto the bench. And we will go again. Oh. Oh. But we could still win the league tonight. The max that thing you can get is 95 points. So if Gateshead lose or slip up at any point, then we can win the league earlier. But we're not planning and anticipating on that. Let's just put it that way. We play and plan to have to get to 96 points. Corner whipped in. Can we get there? No, Kenlock can't ahead of Sharman Low. But Gateshead are playing Maidenhead, so where are the Maidenhead in the league? Whilst this highlight goes on. Maidenhead is like outside the relegation zone, so they should win that game. But you never know in the National League. Bennett, Harlock, do not shoot, do not shoot. This is lovely passing play. Bennett, that's a wonderful goal. We couldn't get a goal against Chelsea, but we could early on away at Dagenham and Redbridge. This is nice, because that also just probably ruins their title hopes as well. I'm just encouraged when we're winning, which is not normally the sensible thing to do. Gateshead. You are at home to Maidenhead. You are still 0-0 right now. Is Beeston injured? No, he's not. So they're still 0-0 right now, which is good news. It means it drops them down to 93 max points, I believe. It's not been the game to set the world alight from us here. Gateshead are winning, so kind of expected. But right, let's make some subs. Who is tired? Right, Elliot has not had the best of games, so Harrison Porter is going to come on. Neither is Cal Roberts. Jason Fisher will come on that right hand side. Make me proud, people. I mean, Dagenham really haven't had much in the way of attacking threat in this game, which is good. We'll praise the lads. I was going to say that. They've now got a highlight. Right. It's blocked the first time. Cross back in. Lawless. It's hit the bar. He's offside anyway. That's fine. Right, let's make one final change. Let's bring Law off. Let's bring Dowling on. Confirm the changes. They've gone to a 4-3-3 themselves. Interesting. How are Gateshead doing? They're still 1-0 up. Unless Maidenhead do us a miracle in added time. The 11th of March is still the earliest we can win it. But we're on to 89 points. We are just 7 points away. Vintage display earns us the win. You love to see it. Bennett shines. Up the Janil Bennett. We have already guaranteed our place in the playoffs. It is literally the 1st of March. We cannot finish outside of the top 7. Like, 60 points. Yeah, because with that 27 to go, yeah, they can't catch us. It's just incredible. Which is absolutely incredible that they genuinely can't catch us from here. We've already passed the club vision. We believe in ourselves. I genuinely think this team is good enough to challenge towards the top of League 2. I don't think it's good enough to win League 2. But I think it's very close to being able to win League 2. I think we probably need, like, a better... I'd say probably, like, Law and Beeston need to be upgraded in the summer. As a midfield, like, pair. Harlock is good to stay. Semeyu is good to stay. I think he's unbelievable. Like, his acceleration and 14 jumping reach at 6'1". Like, he is probably a League 1 player. I think Kenlock and Afete are probably backup fullbacks now rather than starting fullbacks. And Ollie Younger probably could do with, like, getting upgraded. And we, as much as he's done good for us, I think this is probably Danny Elliott's last year starting striker for us. I think probably we're needing to look for that top level striker. I think that is where we're probably looking at in the summer. That is probably where I'm going to look in the summer, first of all, is get a good scout on for like the for the summer is a striker. The striker is the most important thing, I think, now. But yeah, because I like Elliot's scoring goals, but he's gonna drop off at some point, and he's gonna have to. His contract expires in the summer. I need to have a look. I didn't look at contracts. But contracts are going to be something we need to look at as well. I'm doing all this training, we like calendar stuff. We could genuinely have won the league and just be focusing on the last 8 of the cup. When is it's March? When is the semi-final? The 5th of April, and then the final is there's like a month and a half between the final and the thingy. Like, we finished the National League in April. We had then a month and a half break before we play the final. It's crazy, right? Let's put Coogan in for Sameu. Let's just completely rotate the team for this game. Just give people a break that need it. Like, we'll put Younger onto the bench, I suppose. Beast and Harlock are okay. Law is going to be replaced by Kean Scales. McManus cannot play, so we'll put Poulter up front. Rashawn Scott, when are you back? 7 days. Let's put you on general rehab for 7 days. So you'll be back soon. McManus is out, so we're missing kind of a right-sided player. So we'll play Cal Roberts, we'll play Janelle Bennett over Fisher, and we will go from there. Sorry, The Weeknd. I like that song, but you're not. It gets really weird towards the end. We need to show everyone why we have been praised a lot. Of course we do. Of course we do. Fun time. Come on, lads. I mean, if Poulter can get a goal away at Halifax, that'll be nice. We've gone from a packed out Glanford Park to a basically against Chelsea to a basically empty stadium at Halifax. It was the draw of playing Chelsea at home. Davenport, can we get a goal? Scales, he's bursting into the penalty area. It's a good save from Johnson, to be fair to him. It's a good save. You know, we'll allow him that one. We'll allow him that one. Roberts, come on. Can we find a goal? An early goal to settle the nerves. Ogle, Scales. Poulter, he's forced a good save again. I swear to God, if we are gonna have the same thing as we did against who was it now? I can't even remember. Was it East? I can't even remember who it was now that we conceded. I mean, if we have a performance like we did against Scarborough, then I'm not going to be too impressed either. But rotation had to be made. Right, Boyce has done well to put his man off. Ashby Hammond has gone long. Roberts will not win that header. Who is this? Who just bottled that challenge? I can't even click him now. But we just had someone bottle a challenge in the middle, and it's going to probably cost us a goal. No, Tashby is going to save us. Was it Eastbourne? It might have been Eastbourne, actually. I think it was Eastbourne. Where we just created like a 3xG and didn't score. But really, really annoyed the living crap out of me. Golden. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe his hair's golden? Who knows? Who knows why he's got the surname Golden? But Halifax have got possession, and it's not really settling. How has the FA Cup, the rest of the FA Cup results gone? There was a massive upset earlier in the day. Maidstone beating Stevenage was a massive upset for the third round. But there wasn't really any like good FA Cup third round ties this weekend. Brighton have beaten Stoke 4-2. They were behind as well. I know Bournemouth were 2-0 down to QPR and came back to win, which is very nice. Because, as we all know, QPR, there. We've conceded. Of course we have.
Emotional damage.
Villa beat Middlesbrough. That's a big result for Villa, actually. But yeah, there wasn't really any like sort of major upsets either. Other than probably Maidstone beating Stevenage. That would have been about it for the FA Cup. So far. But, like, it was... Like, Maidstone Stevenage, I think, was maybe on the TV, was like there. But the TV games have not been the best either for the FA Cup in terms of... where like, the magic of the Cup. There was no real magic of the FA Cup in the third round. Right, boys, so he's hit the bar. We are going to have one of these games, aren't we? Can already feel it. What have we created XG-wise? A 0.95. We're already being XG'd. And it's going to feel very much like... It's feeling very much that way already. Cortez, Olawarbi, I mean, he's blazed it over the bar. There's not a single fan behind that goal in this big old stadium. Sam Johnson is already on a 7.2. I'm not looking forward to this. Dowling, Coogan, Ogle, Coogan, Scales, Dowling. This is nice play. Davenport. Into Porter. He's been forced a bit wide. It's back to Bennett. Scales. Oh, it's a terrible pass. And then Ogle's header is even worse. But Dowling's done well to win it back. Davenport. Janelle Bennett's in behind. Janelle Bennett, please. Thank you, Janelle Bennett. That's what we needed. That is what we needed. Just after half-time, straight after we've come out, we get ourselves a goal. Gateshead aren't playing today, so we can set our claim and put some more pressure on them. Ogle, Dowling, into Davenport. Porter looked offside. Yeah, he is.
Lino! Lino! You've got to fucking see that!
Neil, calm down. He has seen it, yeah? The Lino's seen it. Right, you got to win this, Coogan. We have done. Scales. Tashby. Into Boyce. The man, the myth, the legend of last season. Porter. He's beat his man for pace. Oh, he's hit the bar. Roberts back in. We can't find a goal to put us in front. That was lovely play from Porter, though, to get down the outside of his man. We'll hit 90 points. 10 points away from the 100 mark with 8 games to go. If we can hold on to this draw. We've created a 1.7 XG. It's 73 minutes in. We haven't made a change. Right, Janelle Bennett is playing well. Fisher is going to come on for Roberts on this right-hand side. Scales has not had the best of games. We'll bring Beeston in as well. And we'll bring Danny Elliott on off the bench. All the throws of the dice in one go to try and see if we can pick up a win. We will eventually win the league. I'm not too concerned about it. Davenport. Boyce. Dowling. This is lovely play. Bennett. Beeston. Find the right pass. He's found Fisher. He squared it. Elliott! Let's go! Oh. And we have turned this game around. We're not gonna have a E-Spawn game on our hands. And we move on to 92 points. Nice work, everyone. That was good. Another massive win on the road to the title. Scunthorpe come from behind to win. We do. Denton shines. He dropped an 8.1. Good for him. We've rested most of the first team. We have a game against Dorking in 4 days. Does the midweek fixture congestion ever stop? It does after Chippenham, which is nice, I suppose. Like, the fact we're already in the playoffs. Who do Gateshead have next? Gateshead have York away. That's a big game. When is that? When was that? I didn't quite remember that. On Saturday. So they have that Saturday when we play Dorking. I don't know what Elliot's thing is. Dorking play a very defensive formation. Of course they do. Of course they do. Kingdon's gone on loan. Kean Scales is out for 5 to 7 days. It's all small niggly injuries as well, which is the thing. New intermediary suggestion. Transfer listed. Probably would get a loan, but not one that we can actually do with the fact we can't sign with loan fees. So what was that? Scunthorpe set for title showdown. Scunthorpe can effectively beat the title if they beat Dorking. A win. I mean, I think the title's already done, but yeah, we'd need to. If we beat Dorking, then wait, we could win the league? I mean, we could realistically win the league. We need 96 points. We'd need 96 points. So a draw. So if they slip, if Thingy don't win, we also win the league. It'd be a nice way to end the stream, considering this is the last game. We're on a good run. Let's keep it going. I trust you all. First team, pretty much fully rested for this game. I didn't even look at it. So if they're not, I apologise. They are fully rested for this game. The only one might have been Cal Roberts. But he can kind of, wait. Right, so Gateshead, who do you have? You're York away, so you're going to be right at the bottom, so we can't see you. We know if they're winning, if they're on 71 points. Okay. Harlock, corner whipped in. Oh, Semeyu scores. We're doing our job. We're doing our job. I think that does win us the league if they don't win. I'm fairly certain it wins us the league. The result has to go our way. But York away is not going to be easy, considering there's only 6 points between them. Like, it's crazy how, little gap there is between, second and the playoffs. And then there's just us by far and away the best team in the league. Roberts, Harlock, Roberts, just whip it in, son. Or go on your own, it's deflected in, it's an own goal. Charlie Carter has scored an own goal. And it's already looking very much like we are going to absolutely smash this. I'm happy with the number of shots on target. What's the league table saying? 69 points. I think that does mean we are champions. I'm not certain. My maths could be wrong, but I think it would mean we're champions. Fisher, Law's in. He probably should score. He should probably score there, Law. Roberts has picked up a knock. Right, let's not even... I put Declan McManus on the bench when he's not even back in full training yet. Because I am sensible. Which means that's the only attacking change we can make. Donalon. I mean, Carter's nearly scored at both ends. He had 2 opportunities to score at both ends. And he missed them both, which is good for our clean sheet. Harlock with the corner. It's whipped in. Back stick. It's headed away. Beasting can't get there. I mean, who was that running back? Was that Efete? Look at the pace on that man. Fisher. Efete. He's whipped a brilliant ball in. It's cleared away. Kenlock. One touch. Oh, I thought he was going to whack it. He's found Fisher, who has nearly put it out for a throw-in. So, We'll praise the boys. We are 2-0 up, so we can praise. Cook's played it long. Win that, Kenlock. He hasn't. The own goal man has won it, but Semeyu's there. The absolute beast of a centre-half. Into Beeston. Elliott. Oh, that's a poor touch, Elliott. Rutherford's coming forward for Dorking. Carter's lost out to Kenlock. That's brilliant. Fisher. Semeyu. Kenlock. Beeston. Let's get a third from this highlight. Fisher, can you find the pass? Beeston. Can you... Oh, that's a lovely spread to Afete. I mean, and he's gone for glory there, Afete, and it's the wrong decision. Gateshead are losing to York. That should seal us the league if they can't come back now. I'm 95% certain we win the league. Oh, Afete, what are you doing there, son? Let's not throw our game away. Well done, Harlock. That's brilliant from you, son. Law. Beeston. Can you find the right pass? He's found Elliott. He's been closed down by about 6 of them. It was probably not the right decision to play Elliott there. Porkin, indeed. Efete, find the right pass. Square it across. Elliott, it's a brilliant block. Dorkin are putting body, mind and soul on the line here. Law's corner is whipped in and then it's headed away because we've pushed the man in the box because we're smart. Elliott is not playing well, but we don't really have anybody we can bring on for him. Jason Law's on a 6.4. Dowling, get on, son. Efete. I don't know if this is actually a highlight or not. No, he's given away a free kick. And Dowling comes on. There is 6 points separating 2nd and 7th. That is crazy close. Kenlock. Drive forward with it, son. What a ball that is. No, it's not. I mean, that's a very acrobatic clearance. Efete, Dowling, Beeston! Game, set, match, Scunthorpe. You love to see it. Ignore that change. That is not a change I'm doing. Harlock. Younger. Go across to Semeyu. Lovely. You can play it forward. Kenlock. Fisher was making a run, Kenlock, and you've just decided to lose possession. I mean, you do you, my friend. You do you. I mean, my right back's followed him all the way to the left back position, and that's brought them a goal. So, you know. It's in the 89th minute, so it shouldn't really matter. But Gateshead have equalised. We will probably see now after this highlight if we get the title or not. Bennett, Efete, Harlock, Beeston, Kenlock. He's coming forward from left back again. Fisher, Elliott, Dowling from distance. It's over the bar. There's no fourth to ice the cherry on the cake. There's the final whistle. There's no title celebrations. Does it mean we do need that extra point? No, there's no title celebration. But Scunthorpe are National League champions in March. 95 points, place 69. As Gateshead couldn't beat York, it means it's wrapped up with 7 league games to go. That's crazy. We have dismantled the league. And Danny Elliott's 31 goals has fired us to the title. Drawn fight, we have won 30 of our 39 league games. We have nearly already got 100 goals. 41 against. We've conceded a little bit a fair whack recently. But the league is won by the 8th of March. It's not bad, is it? We've got 8 games to go. 7 games to go in the league. plus the FA Trophy quarters, semis and finals to come. But that will be in the next stream. We have won the league already. We are absolutely fucking massive. We are Football League. The party time will be next stream. Oh, well, that was fun. That was fun. We couldn't get over the line against Chelsea. We couldn't get the replay. That was really what we were hoping for, because 767k in the red definitely needs to be improved. But another trip to Wembley will help that slightly. So if we can get to the FA Trophy final, that will be very, very nice indeed. Chelsea have ended our FA Cup dream. It's a shame we couldn't quite hold out. 10 more minutes was all we had to hold for. We got to the 81st minute as well. But thank you very much for those of you that have turned up today and been a part of the stream. It's been a lot of fun. But now let's find somebody that we can drop a raid on over to. Lewis Rich. Who do we go to? Do you know what? Is he live? Yeah, we're gonna go and raid Chuck. Show some love to Chuck. I will be back. I will be back next week. I'm not certain when. But I will pop in the Discord or on the Twitter. Have a good night, everybody. And I will see you next time. Bye.